Hello, this is Jennifer Gill Fordham with Mrs. Fordham's Classroom. It's that time of year again. It's time for school to begin. Aren't you excited? But do you know what is so strange? There are no yellow buses driving down the street. We don't get to see any scholars on the corner with their backpacks and new uniforms. Do you know why? Because most people, most students are doing their school at home. Yes, it's virtual school time. Well, as a teacher, I have 7 things that I would like for you to remember about virtual school that will make your life easier and will also make our lives easier. Okay, the number 1 tip for virtual school is simple. Prepare to go to school. Just like you prepare to go to a traditional classroom, you should also prepare to go to a virtual classroom. Do the same things. Get up, have worship, brush your teeth, get dressed, eat your breakfast before you go to virtual school. Just like your child shouldn't show up to traditional school with a bowl of cereal and a Pop-Tart, neither should they be showing up to virtual school with a bowl of cereal and a Pop-Tart. Be prepared. Number 2 is have a specific place designated for school. It can be a desk that you bought from IKEA, or it can be the dining room table. But make sure your child knows that when they sit down at that table or that desk, it is time for school. Sure, there'll be times where you can move and read on the floor or read in a chair, but make sure they know the specific place that they're supposed to do work. Make sure there's enough room where they can stretch out all of their materials, their laptop, their notebook, and their pencil. Have a designated place for school. Number 3. Put all of your school supplies in one container and then place it in the specific place that you have designated for school. So much time is wasted by a child looking for a sharpened pencil or an eraser. But if they have all of their supplies in one place, it will save loads of time. Remember, put all of your materials in a box in your designated place. Number 4, assume that we can see you and hear you. When the camera's on, I need you to assume that we can see you. Yes, parents, we do see you in your pajamas. We've even seen a few of you in your bloomers. Oh my goodness. And I'm sure that wasn't your intention. So I need you to know that the camera view is larger than you think. You might want to get dressed when your children get dressed. And 4B, always assume that we can hear you. If you have the TV on, we can hear it. If you have the radio on, we can hear it. If you are running a work meeting, we can hear it. If your child has a younger sibling playing Batman in the background, we can hear it. Always assume that we can hear everything, and it will make our learning community so much easier. Number 5, take regular breaks, especially outside. Please don't make this a prison sentence for your scholar, locked to their desk forever. Do you know what? Even prisoners get to go outside. Going outside is so good for your scholar's physical and emotional health. This is more important for students that have ADD or ADHD. They have to go outside and get some exercise and get some oxygen to that brain. Remember, this is not an award system. Your child shouldn't go outside because they finished the paper. Your child needs to go outside in order to finish the paper. Take regular breaks. Number 6, resist the urge to help. The goal is for us to know what your child knows or does not know. The goal is not for us to know what you know. Parents, we can hear you whispering. Don't do that. If you have taken your child's pencil out of their hands and you are now writing the answers, you have gone too far. Resist the urge to help. We need your help, believe me. The younger ones need help logging on. They even need help with discipline. After the teacher goes offline, you might want to give them some questions to help them think about an answer, or you might want to reteach the whole lesson over. But please, parents, please, we beg you, don't give them the answers. Don't do the work for them. Resist the urge to help. Number 7, and our last tip for virtual learning. Remember, you are the thermostat. You set the temperature for your home. If you have anxiety about virtual learning, so will your student. If you are over it, over all of this virtual learning, so will your student be over it. No matter what your attitude is, good or bad, it will rub off on your children. So have a good attitude, even if you have to fake it. We know there are going to be some stressful moments this year. There always are. But remember, you set the temperature. If you need to go in your room and put your head in the pillow and scream, do that. But then I need you to come out back to that designated place as cool as a cucumber. It will do wonders for your child. Remember, you are the thermostat. So those are my 7 tips for virtual school. I hope that you will use them, and I hope that they help your child to have the best virtual experience that they can possibly have. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Mrs. Fordham's Classroom.